Hi, Nancy. I figured if you couldn't operate Google Earth, wasn't working for you, I'd give you a quick video. So coming in from, here's the Arizona border right here. As Phoenix is up here, Tucson's here. And when you cross the border, you come in. This is the biosphere, which is a big volcano. It's extinct, and they put in, they did the Apollo trainings there because it looked like a moon. Come on down the highway to Penasco, Rocky Point, and over here this is Cholla Bay, and you'll see how different the tide is out here. All this lighter area is the low tide. So this is Islas del Mar. This is Laguna Shores, all the Black Mountain area. And you can see how far, this is where Julie and I went out, we walked a couple miles, one way. Crazy. This is Black Mountain right here. Okay, but look how different it is compared to this. But then there's rocks in here. So the tide comes up, but there's rocks. And the further away are less rocks. So this is Sandy Beach with all the resorts. And this is why there's not as much of a tide, low tide. That's why, of course, prices there are higher. There's the town. Here's where the shrimp boats hang out. Restaurants in the Malecon. And this is this is the mountain I was telling you about. And that's where rocks. There's no beach access down here. It's all rocks. Rocks, volcanic rocks. You can see I don't know, they're kind of weird. But, you know, people starting about right here at Manny's Beach Club in this area, the water was up to here the other day when I went there for breakfast. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning. And you can still swim in here. Just from the satellite, you can see that it's darker. But you can still swim in there. But a lot of this is all dry. You have to walk a ways anyway to get to the water. Because this is not very often the tide comes up to here. But you can kind of see in here where it does come up. Okay, I'm going to back off here. This is the Mirador area. Where do I live? I live up in here somewhere. I live right there. That's my house. Okay. And you go further. Okay, then you come in from the highway, or actually Fremont. Come down this way. It's only one way in and one way out from Las Conchas. So you can see the rocks are getting less and less. And then the prices of the houses in Las Conchas on the beach are higher the further you go. Okay. This is the end of Las Conchas, and then you have to drive back out of here and go back up the highway. And when you go back up the highway, any one of these roads can bring you into, like, there's oyster farms here along Estuary, but we have our favorite. We'll go there. Okay, now this road will take you here to Playa Encanto and Playa La Jolla. This is Playa La Jolla. And it's very nice beach, but of course, you know, the prices are higher here. Prices are higher here in Encanto. But look, there's no rocks at all. Yeah, further this way, further east, yeah, there's no rocks. It's beautiful beaches. But the tide goes out a ways still. Okay, all this. Playa Encanto. This is a new development, Encantame Towers. That's under construction, and that all stopped when the virus hit. Going this way, this is the new development, Playa Azul Resort. They started, like, I moved here 14 years ago. They started this before 14 years ago. Recession hit, they stopped, and then they just started building like a year and a half ago to resume that development. You can see the beaches are nice. This is all sand, but it takes a while to get out here to the tide, to the water. Okay, Playa Azul. You back up. It's kind of funny is that the satellite image like divides it. So it was one point, it was high tide where it took the picture here rather than here. But you can see the difference in the high tide. And all this is Playa Dorada. Some agents say Dorado, some say Dorada. Playa Dorada, zoom in, zoom out. And then this is Luna Blanca and Encanto Living. Very nice developments, the condos and the villas in the back. And all this here is Playa Miramar. Back up. There's another road coming in. And this, back up here. Oh, I passed this. Right here is called Mayan Lakes. And they have the views of the estuary when the water comes in and then it goes out. But that's the only views that they have. But the Mayan Palace built the Mayan Lakes. And then we have the Mayan Palace. When I moved here, this was partially finished. And this is all new. And then that means La Última Playa, the last beach. Then you have to drive back out and get back on the highway, main highway, come down here. And this is the entrance right here. I started the video for you where the guy that has the fence, this is the fence right here. He lets people in if you have business here. So I started the video there. Then it's a couple miles in. This little place here, people that live there is a bunch of people. They floated and did little shows like Hawaiian style hula shows. This is before my time, before I got here. They sold this place. It's now for sale again. That's a funky little place. Now keep on driving, keep on driving. Okay, now we're into Playa San Jorge. I'm going to back up so you can see Playa San Jorge. So this is where I got to the end. And this house, and this is a 2-bedroom house, this is a 4-bedroom house, and this I think it's 7 or 8 lots. That lady was here a few days ago, and Julian and her hung out for a while. That's what she's going to buy for the bed and breakfast. And this area here, when I pulled in the other day, and then when I went to go leave with Julian, we just did a turnaround trip, and I came out here, and I was supposed to go this way. I'm used to coming in this way, but they had me come in this way, from this way. But I went this way to leave, and I got stuck in the sand right here. I needed to be on this road. But anyway, it only took a few minutes to get out. So let's see the water. That's, and you can compare this to, let's go over to Black Mountain. And Laguna Shores all in here. I'm assuming this is where we went out a couple miles. I'm assuming it maybe this isn't the same day, because I saw that division in the color right here. So it's hard to tell if it was high tide, low tide, when it was. But it's still beautiful beaches. But it does go far out. And all this is Playa San Jorge. Those are the 2 houses and the lots she's going to get. And Michael, our buyer, his lot is it's in here somewhere. And at the end of San Jorge is right about in here. Because this whole place here is for sale. We have that listing too. So, okay, hopefully that helps. I'm going to zoom out, then I'll zoom in again. So you see at a glance. So it's based on, this is going like north and south, the tide's that way. This is going east and west, it's better, and this is going kind of north and south, but not as north and south straight up as this area is. So this is why the prices are higher here, and this is why the prices are not as high, but they're, it depends. Some people don't mind the very, very low tide out here. This one does get low tide, but I'll have to check the tide map to see how it's going to be when I go out there next week. Oh yeah, we're going to go out. We decided we're going to go out Tuesday and spend the night, and come back Wednesday. Okay. I hope this helps. Oh, if you ever have a chance, off the main highway, right here, when things open back up again, Agua Chili's. Oh, that place is a good little off the road restaurant. Agua Chili's. Yummy.